What's up, chicken butt? Remember that? I'm still on my walk. You guys are keeping me company, and you're also helping me time my walks because I need to walk for 30 minutes to close out my 3 miles. And so, this is video number 2. I'm more than halfway. At least that's what I'm telling myself when legs are jelly. Anyway, I almost stopped for ice cream on the way home. Thank God everything's good with my car. Back in the business. Went and started this credit card thing through my bank so I could build some credit. Found out something is on my credit that isn't even mine. Like, I didn't fucking do that. Somebody stole my shit. It's like a Verizon account. I don't have Verizon. I don't have a Verizon phone. I have a Spectrum phone. I'm like, that's not me. But somehow they got my social security number, so I have to call and get that off. That will be helpful. And basically, I don't have anything else on there. So I need to establish something because I paid my student loan off early and in cash. And apparently that's horrible for your credit. That makes no fucking sense. It makes literally no fucking sense. I paid my student loan off 4 years early, busting my ass, paying cash payments sometimes 3 times a month because my college payment, just that, not rent or anything else, was like, at the time back then, $1,200, which was a lot of money considering minimum wage was only $5.25 at the time. I'm old. So I said, fuck this. I have to ditch the student loan or I'm never going to have a quality of life that's decent. So I busted my ass. I worked all these jobs. I don't trust banks. I always dealt in cash. So I made cash payments and money orders. I paid my loan off 4 years early. And that means I'm a shit credit person. America, make this make sense. I pay my bills on time. I pay you in cash. Which, when you like buy a house or you buy a car or you buy a boat, if you pay in cash, you get deals. But if you pay your bills off in cash, you get shit on. This makes no sense. And I busted my ass to pay something off 4 years ahead of time. So wouldn't that mean I'm a fucking good bet that I will pay you back and I will pay you back early? In my mind, I guess nobody really ever explained. As women in my generation, we never really, my mom taught me how to balance a checkbook and stuff because she would often have to do that. But when it came to understanding credit, I don't think it's a strike against my parents. I think a lot of my generation just wasn't taught that, especially if they were female. They were more pushed to like find a man that would, at least when you come up in hood areas or middle class, they're like, find yourself a man that's going to take care of you. I heard that so much in my fucking life, and like nobody ever explained credit. All I knew of credit was when I was 18, I got all these applications in the mail. I just threw them out because I figured if I got free money, I was going to spend it. And I didn't really have good ways of paying it back. Like, I was trying to go to school and I was like, I just don't want to get in that mess. So I never got a credit card. So I never established anything really early until I went to school. I got a student loan. And then, of course, your student loans don't start counting until you either drop out of school or finish. I dropped out of school. My fiance died. I lost my shit. I lost faith in this country. I didn't want to be an attorney anymore. And so I tried switching to forensics, which I did love, but then I ran out of funding and had to pay semester by semester, and I was grinding and I was fighting and I was making money through dance, and I was like paying like $12,000 a semester in cash, and I just couldn't fucking do it. I was burnt out. I couldn't do it. So I just dropped out of school. I have no intention of ever going back to school unless it's something creative. As much as I love to solve cases, and I will always be a true crime fanatic, I just don't feel like that's my life purpose. It's a very dingy and dark world that you become entwined in when you're a detective. Working in the morgue was experience enough, and then being a crime scene cleanup person was all I needed to see to be like, it's not for me. You know, my first case at the morgue was a SIDS baby, and that was fucking horrible, because unfortunately anytime a baby dies suspiciously, the state has to, well, at least New York State, they behind the parents' back do a little bit of a research investigation to make sure it wasn't shaken baby, make sure they weren't poisoned or smothered, because that's murder. And you know, it's hard to tell with SID, so they always have to do a investigation. And so you're working on it was a 3-month-old baby. I just fucked me up, and that was like before my stillbirth. I couldn't fucking do it after. Like, I had 2 stillbirths. I would lose my shit. Like, just imagining a parent finding their child deceased in the crib, just like waking up and your baby's dead. That's fucking horrible. Make sure you get SID socks. They're a little bit more pricey. They're better now. They're monitor socks that come with a sensor to put on your baby's foot. And if anything goes wrong with that breathing, just like the hospital, an alarm will go off. Your baby's not breathing. However, when it falls off the foot, it goes off. So make sure it's on there tight, or you're going to be waking yourself up with a scare. But those things save a lot of babies' lives. Those should always be on your baby shower registry. They're not new, but to the poor and middle class it is new, because now they're becoming more affordable, because they are saving lives. They are helping to detect breathing problems, because a lot of babies die because they have like a form of sleep apnea. That's where SID comes from. There's a bunch of causes, but most commonly it's they aren't breathing correctly in sleep, which is a form of sleep apnea, where you would have a breathing device if you were older, and they don't know that about the baby, so the baby doesn't get help. Unfortunately, yeah. It's just a lesson about SIDS. I just don't really have any specific mindful messages other than understand credit, because what you think credit is and how you think credit works, it's not. This system really is set up to keep poor people poor, to keep people oppressed, because the only way for a poor person to get out of like trouble is to get their payments down. How do you get your payments down? By paying more or taking out a longer loan. Like, instead of, like, now you can, there's like 65 years that you have to pay off a car loan now, because people just have to get it down low enough, and then the interest rate is like 9% or something crazy, just to get a payment that's affordable to them, because nothing is based on fair minimum wage. Like, they consider a vehicle a luxury, but unless you live in New York City, the only really stable place to not have a vehicle in this world, like, you can't live in Boston, you can't live in Detroit, you can't live in Chicago without a car, you can't live in LA without a car, you can't live in Miami without a car, but you can live in New York City without a car. It's like the only place in the world, and why it's so expensive is because everything is so accessible. And, you know, housing is tight. There's always a demand for housing. But the way the system is set up, if you don't understand it, you're going to fuck yourself over like me. Here I am at 39 years old, put my faith in a man like I was told, and got screwed for it, which is fine, like, I'm a survivor. But I did spend years paying things in his name that could have been building my credit had I put my foot down and put my name on things. So make sure, you know, your names are on insurances, car payments, things that are really going to make your credit go up or affect it. Don't go into deals with people that don't pay their bills, because if you're both on the loan and they fuck up, you also fuck up. Just dig into insurance. It changes every year. There's like something new or crazy coming out, and if you don't watch it, it can fuck up your whole life. And I'm a good bet, but the system makes me a bad bet, just because I was trying to have a better quality of life by getting rid of payments. So, as I said, it sets you up to fail. If you pay too fast, you're fucked. That's not right. I don't get it.